Okay. So today we're going to be focused on the rib cage, expansion of the rib cage, so to create more space and more room to breathe. So that will be the plan today. So we're going to start sitting with a cross-legged position. So if you feel that your knees are too high, you can always use a cushion, just extra height here. That will help you relax your knees and your hips. So for now, just close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And you might want to move a little bit forward and back. Just notice where your weight is. And then you want to feel that most of your weight will be on your sit bones, middle of the sit bones, and you have your weight even between the sides. Then lengthening your spine. Relax your shoulders down and start to connect with your body, tuning in. Notice how you're feeling today. If you have any point of tension, try to release it. Be aware of your breath. And now slowly start to deepen the breath. Notice how your body moves when you inhale and exhale. And notice how your body releases every time you exhale. Now inhale, expand your rib cage, expand your belly. And as you exhale, draw your navel slightly in and completely release your body. So we're going to do 5 cycles of breath with this technique. So try to go to your full capacity here. Even if it's a little bit uncomfortable, that's okay. Now after your 5th cycle, just breathe normally, no effort. And then again, slowly open your eyes. And we're going to start with the forward fold with cross-legged position. So first, just have your hands aligned with your hips. Inhale, lengthening your spine, and as you exhale, just tilting forward. So go as far as you can with a long and straight spine. And then when you feel ready, reach your arms forward. So your hands shoulder apart or even a little bit wider. Then lean. Just let go of any tension of your head. Now notice how your breath goes to your back, to upper back. So again, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release. Notice your upper back stretching when you inhale. Just 2 more. And on your next inhale, coming up, I'm going to do a side bend. So as you inhale, I'm going to reach the arm up, and exhale, side bend. You want to keep the weight even in both sit bones. Sometimes we start to lean into one side, so bring the weight back, and then use the hand on the floor to push the floor away and to have that extra stretch on your left rib cage. And release your neck. If this is too much for your shoulder, you can release your head and your arm on your head. Focus on expansion of the rib cage and on your breath. Two more big breaths here. Now the next inhale, coming back to center, and then exhale, opposite side. Same thing, keep your weight even, and then feel that nice stretch on your right rib cage this time. Try to let go of any tension you might have on your shoulders, neck, your face. And now release. I'm going to swap the position of the legs. This might feel different, it's normal. Inhale, lengthen your spine again, and exhale, tilting forward. So try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Even if you need to bend the elbows a little bit, that's okay. Relax the shoulders. Then just allow your head to drop. And then focus on the expansion of the ribcage when you inhale. Releasing all of the tension when you exhale. One last breath here. And inhaling, coming up. And I'm going to twist to the right side. So inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, twisting. So have your opposite hand on your thigh. And then just turn. If you're okay with your neck, you can turn and look over your back shoulder. If not, just keep your head straight. And again, keeping the shoulders down, and notice your breath. Inhale, length, exhale, maybe turn a little bit further. And now, inhale, coming back to center. Have a moment, and opposite side. So you want to feel that your weight is still even between the sit bones, so try not to lean into your back hand. That hand will help you lengthen your spine, create space between your vertebrae. Two more long breaths here. Draw your shoulders down, relax your arms. And I'm going to release the twist. I'm going to go to our hands and knees, the tabletop. So just do it. I'm going to start with a child pose here. So if you need the extra support for your knees, sometimes the knees don't like to be in this position. So just use a cushion. It will really help. Then keep your weight back into your heels, and I'm just going to extend forward. For now, keep the shoulders down and relax your head down. Now we're going to add a side bend, so towards the right side. Have your left hand going on top of your right. Again, we're trying to keep the hips square, so parallel to the mat. And then adding that side stretch. Inhale, coming back to center, and exhale, opposite side. And your next inhale, coming back to center. Going to go to tabletop. So hands aligned with your shoulders, knees aligned with your hips. Just move a little bit forward and back so you find where your weight is even between your hands and your knees. So find that spot. And from here, I'm going to do, let's say, 5 cat or cow. So exhale, curling your spine, releasing your neck. Inhaling, open your chest, open the collarbones. So do it slowly with your breath and feel that you're moving vertebra by vertebra. I have one more. So when you finish your 5th, you're going to go back to tabletop and to a neutral spine. Then from here, tuck the toes under and going to move to a down dog just for a few moments. Lifting the hips, keep the knees bended and moving your weight back. So hands should be shoulder distance and feet should be hip distance. And for now, just pedal the feet. Just do any movement that feels right for you today. Just trying to release the legs. And then for the last 3 breaths here, just find your stillness. Start by pressing your heels down and then tilting your sit bones towards the ceiling. And I'm going to go to our knees again. And I'm going to do a side bend, a variation. So I'm going to rotate, going to face knee, extend the top leg. Try to have the sole of that foot on the floor. And the foot will be parallel with the short edge of the mat. Then from here, again, we're trying to stretch the ribcage. So push the floor away and open. Inhale, lift your arm. If you're okay here, just extend. And again, pushing the floor away, creating a little bit of a curve on your body. Releasing your neck, maybe looking up. And then 3 more long breaths here. So trying to create space on the side of our body, stretching from the fingers towards your foot. One more big breath. And then release. Opposite side. So rotating the knee or the leg. Have the sole of the opposite foot on the mat. And then I'll have more or less my wrist aligned with my shoulder. Then inhale, open. Exhale, extending. Again, feeling this stretch side of the body stretching. One more breath here. And now release. Okay, coming back again to our down dog, lifting. Maybe this time you'll be able to start to fully extend your legs. So pressing the heels down. Then try to release your head, the shoulders are relaxed. And then we're going to have your right foot coming up and then swing that right foot between your hands. So warrior one variation, again, pillow or a towel, it's useful for your knee. Inhale, coming up, hands to your hips to start, navel drawing in, and then allow your hips to fall, to drop towards the mat. And inhaling. If you're okay with having your arms up, reach them, and you can add a little bit of a gentle back bend here, but always keep your navel drawing in to protect your lower back. One more big breath, and now release your hands down. We're going to move our weight back into that leg, to the back leg. And then hamstring stretch. So flex the foot, tilting the hips, so sit most towards your back wall, and then maybe forward fold for a bit. Now coming up, hands to your hips, and we're going to rotate. So I'm going to face you, obviously. I'm going to have my knee aligned with my hip, and then my ankle of my foot, the sole of the foot, aligned with the knee. So a straight line here. Then from here, inhale, lengthening your spine, have your hands on your hips, and then I'm just going to do a side bend. So towards a straight leg, just allow your hands to slide here. So I'm not pushing the leg, I'm just using the leg for balance. And inhale, reach up. Just 2 more breaths here. And add that extra side stretch. Now, inhale back to center, hands to your hips. And we're just going to do the opposite side. So, reach to the floor. Have that support for your balance, and then we're trying to have a straight line from your foot towards the fingertips. So again, inhale, lift your arm, rotate the palm of the hand towards your head, and then stretch here. So again, you can look up, straight, or down, so whatever suits you best today. One more big breath here. And then coming back to center. So we're going to rotate to the front of the mat, stepping back to your down dog or a child pose. So just stay here for, let's say, 3 long breaths. Now lifting your left leg up and then swinging that foot between your hands. Again, dropping the knee, use the cushion. Again, try to have your ankle, or you need to have your ankle aligned with your knee. Inhale, allow your hips to go as low as you can. Feel that nice stretch on your hip flexor. Navel drawing in, leaning back slightly, and then when you feel ready, reach your arms up. Release down, release the shoulders, and you can add a little bit of a back bend here, maybe looking up, opening your chest, your collarbones. One more breath here. And now releasing, hands go to the floor, and then you're going to move your weight back and stretch the front leg. If you can, forward fold. If this is too much for you today, that's fine. Have your hand on your thigh. And again, we're going to move up and we're going to rotate. So I'm going to face you. So I'm going to move to this side. So have your knee and your hip aligned. Again, the opposite leg straight, and again the foot aligned with your knee. Inhale, open your chest, draw your navel in. Exhale, slide. If you're okay, you can lift your arm and have that extra length. But if this is creating tension on your shoulder, it's okay to keep the hand on your hip. And try to keep your shoulders relaxed, your neck relaxed, and your face. Two more long breaths here. Maybe go a little bit lower. And then moving up, inhale, exhale, opposite side. So again, get your hand on the floor. Find your balance again. The hand should be aligned with your knee. Straight line here. Inhale, open your chest, reach your arm up. Rotate the palm of the hand and then extend. So we're pushing the floor, trying to get a little bit of a curve here. And take your breath to that side of your body. So notice how your ribcage expands when you inhale. Feel the muscles of your ribcage stretching. One more big breath. And then releasing. Rotating to the front of your mat. I'm going to go up to our down dog again. You might feel a bit more freedom here on this one. Then walking your feet towards your hands. Have your feet hip distance, and with a slight bend on the knees, just forward fold. Let your head hang, but draw your shoulders towards your lower back, so shoulders away from your ears. And let your upper body hang. And then from here, bend the knees, and we're going to find our way back to sit it. Okay, so we're just going to do a last forward fold. So straighten the legs. Today we're just going to do a open legs forward fold. So just go as far as you can. And then inhale, have your hands aligned with your hips. Open your chest, lengthening your spine, and then exhale the same way as we did before. You're just going to tilt and go as far as you can with a long and straight spine. And then from here, you're just going to reach your hands forward. Again, if you feel that it's quite difficult for you, a cushion, sitting on a cushion is great to give you the extra length to the pose. And last, let's say 3 to 5 long breaths here. So release your head down. And now slowly coming up, bending the knees. I think we're ready for the relaxation. So you can lie down on your back, or you can stay seated. So whatever suits you best today. So just do any movements that you need to get your body in a comfortable position. And then notice the effects of today's practice on your body, on your breath, on your rib cage. Just allow your body to feel heavy on the mat. Imagine that you're sinking on the mat. And completely relax your body. Let go of any tension you might have. Relax all the muscles of your face, especially your jaw, your cheeks and your forehead. Allow your breath to come and go with no effort. And for now, there's nothing to do and nowhere to go. You can slowly start to come back. Notice the sounds, the lights around you. And start to add a bit of movement to your fingers, to your toes. And when you feel ready, you can do that full body stretch. Like the first thing we do in the morning. you're lying down, you can bring the knees to your chest, give them a nice hug. Maybe lie down for a moment to the side. Just take your time. So, thank you so much. Really need this today. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. Thank you.